Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lindy, aka Paleo Barbie, if you're new here. Today's recipe is going to be for my Creole Crockpot Gumbo. Super easy. You don't even need to make a roux, and something you can have for lots of leftovers for during the week, so it would be great for meal prep. So let's get this recipe started. All right, for this recipe, you're going to need some smoked sausage. This is the kind that I like to use if I can find it because it doesn't have sugar. A bag of shrimp, some chicken. You can either use chicken thighs cut up. They don't have to be cooked already. You can pick off a rotisserie or whatever you would like. I'm using some shredded chicken that was left over from making my enchiladas the other day. So I just threw the extra in the freezer. So chicken thighs work really well, but this happens to be chicken breast, but that's what I'm using today. You're gonna need a couple stalks of celery chopped, an onion chopped, 1 large bell pepper or 2 small. You're gonna need diced tomatoes. I don't have plain ones, so I'm using my Rotel, fake Rotel from Aldi this time. Some Worcestershire, garlic powder or fresh garlic, some Cajun seasoning of your choice, salt, pepper, and then at the end when you eat it, if you would like, this is optional, but gumbo filet, which is really good on top. Some chicken bone broth, about 2 cups, and then about 6 ounces of tomato paste, which I'm going to make my own out of this tomato powder, which is just tomatoes. So I just make it myself in a bowl and then I'll throw it in there. But I'm going to get all this going, throw it in the crock pot, and I will put the recipe down in the description. But we're going to put this in the crock pot, everything, and put it on low for 7 to 8 hours. Or high for about 4 hours, but you're not going to put your shrimp in until about 30 minutes before you eat. Maybe even less than that, maybe 10 or 20, depending on how hot your crock pot gets. Mine gets pretty hot, so I'll probably put them in 10 minutes before. But that is our ingredients, and we're going to get this going. All right, I got everything in the crock pot. I'm going to put the lid on it and just let all this cook down and see how liquidy it is. If I need to add more broth, I will. But also at the end, I will probably throw in some xanthum gum to thicken it up. And then I'll cook up some cauliflower rice to serve it on. I also sometimes put okra in here. I don't have any, so I'm not gonna put any this time. But when I make my homemade gumbo, I don't use tomatoes. So there's 2 ways to make gumbo. Both ways. There's debates which one is the right way to do it. I normally don't put tomatoes in my other version, so just doing that because this is my crock pot version and we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit. But this is what we have in here so far. We're gonna go ahead and get the lid on this and let it cook. All right guys, this is pretty much done. I'm gonna add the shrimp here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go for a walk, then throw the shrimp in while I'm making the kids their rice and the cauliflower rice for me. So give it a good stir. I don't think I'm going to put the xanthum gum in this time because I'm going to be putting it, I don't like mine as thick, but if you like your gumbo thicker, go ahead and put your xanthum gum in at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid back on until I get back from my walk and then put that shrimp in. All right, put the shrimp in, going to give it a good stir, put the lid on it until the rice is done. So here is the finished gumbo. I've got cauliflower rice down underneath. It's delicious. It smells delicious. It's super hot though, so I need to let it cool. But let me know if you guys make this down in the comments. See you guys in the next video.